Hi, I'm Will Koberg with the Jan Ritchie team of Keller Williams Luxury Realty, and I am here at the Rio Diablo Ranch in Val Verde County, South Texas. This top-notch ranch offers you the rare opportunity to own one of the best high-fenced exotic game hunting ranches in South Texas. With over 4,000 acres of incredible terrain, cliffs, bluffs, lush creek beds, even a 4,000-year-old ancient Indian civilization painting, and tons of wildlife, this property is a prepared conservation easement, which means whether you're an avid hunter or not, recent studies demonstrate the solid potential for a conservation easement donation, resulting in significant tax savings for you, the next owner. So not only do you get an awesome ranch at a great value, you have some equity if you ever decide to sell it. But after spending a few days here, I seriously doubt you will. Without further ado, I introduce to you Rio Diablo Ranch.
I came down to the Rio Diablo Ranch not knowing exactly what to expect. I mean, I had all the requisite information on the property, but I wanted to get a real feel for the land, the wildlife, the amenities, you know, boots on the ground kind of stuff. I met up with ranch guides Randy Allen and Bryce Burnett, and they took me all over the property so I could get a feel for Rio Diablo Ranch and all it has to offer.
Whoa, look at this. This is the whole Rio Diablo Ranch?
This is it.
Randy, this is incredible. So y'all do a lot of hunting right off this area right here?
That's correct. Most people don't think of summertime as hunting season, but out here it's 365 days a year.
So that's a great thing about this ranch. If you're looking for a ranch where you can hunt anytime, this ranch is the perfect opportunity to do that because there's no hunting season and you can hunt exotics all year round.
That's exactly right.
So this truly is a sportsman's paradise.
That's right.
Quite possibly one of the best things about Rio Diablo Ranch is that your western border is shared with 15,000 acres of Texas park and wildlife land. That means you never have to worry about it leaving its natural state, and it makes your land a lot more valuable for many years to come. Being a neighbor of the Texas park and wildlife land means you can enjoy all the benefits, including paddling down the Devil's River, tons of hiking, stargazing, just enjoying nature, or all the natural history that this Texas land has to offer. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. It was a 4-year process for Randy and his partners to prepare the conservation easement, but because of the location next to the Texas Park and Wildlife land, this is the perfect spot for the next buyers to take full advantage of all the tax benefits available to them. That means the next buyer or buyers can choose to conserve whatever parts of the land they want. So if you want to build a couple more lodges or improve the existing compound, go for it. Then enjoy the tax benefits.
After an awesome hunt or a guided tour, you come back here to this 3,200 square foot, 5-bedroom, 4 full bath lodge to kick back, relax, and enjoy your evening. Let's go check it out. This opens up to the master bedroom right here. Not only do you have the master, but you've got 16 other beds throughout this whole complex for folks to sleep. Let's go check out the main living area. Come on. From the master, you got, whoa! Where'd you come from? Now this is a place where I can relax and tell some stories. You got all this seating, cedar beams up here, this nice fireplace, this large bar with another mini fridge, and this is an industrial kitchen, and it is a gourmet chef's dream. You've got stainless steel appliances, including this huge fridge, this industrial cooktop with 6 burners, griddle, all this counter space, and plenty of table to break bread with all your compadres. This ranch has it all. The lodge is a great place to hang out with your buddies, plan a hunt, rest, and recharge. But the greatest features of Rio Diablo Ranch lie ahead of us, outdoors. Wow, look at the view out here. A lot of people think Texas is flat, but that is just not the case out here in the hill country.
No, it's fairly mountainous out here. Well, the animals you can see too are just fat as they can be, so they're not missing any meals.
The game doesn't miss any meals because there are 28 feeders scattered throughout the property, all filled from the grain storage bins.
These grain bins are set up where we do all this from the ground.
Ready?
Let's feed the animals.
Let's feed them. So you have somebody that comes out here, and it's like a service. They come out here and make sure everything's full for you?
Yeah, you make a phone call, They fill it, and they'll take care of it before you ever even get here.
That's awesome. So this is a ranch where you literally can come here, hunt, enjoy the animals, do whatever you want to do, just relax, and all the work's done for you. Randy, this isn't half bad.
I wouldn't eat that. It's got antibiotics in it.
You go ahead and fill up one of our feeders and make sure it's spinning so it can feed the wildlife. Hey Randy, how much work do I have to do before I'm official?
You're already official.
All right.
We just want to tell you what you're official of.
1 feeder down, 27 to go. And with 20 blinds or hunting stands scattered over the property, there are plenty of opportunities for guests to take the shot of a lifetime.
Check it out, it's one of the deer stands.
We're coming up on the infamous elk blind. This is for my...
The infamous elk blind.
Yeah. This is for my 86-year-old father killed his first elk.
Really?
Yep, with 340 inches of horn.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna need to get you to open this for me though.
Randy brings us to the catch pen, which is one of our access points to cross into the southwest portion of the ranch. The catch pen is a soft release area where new wildlife are brought and allowed to acclimate before a full release into the ranch.
This is where we keep the raptors.
We're on the west fence.
This the west fence line?
Almost southwest, and about 2/3 of the way back. When you come up that hill we just came up, you can see this whole canyon down through here. It's where the elk and oryx and some of the bigger animals seem to like to hang out.
I bet that makes for a challenging hunt.
It's pretty tough.
We're coming up on the off-the-grid cabin, and the majority of visitors like to come out here and just chill and just be one with nature and check out the animals. So that's awesome. Here's another water tank.
That's the generator room.
Generator room right here.
The off-the-grid cabin is located in the far southwest corner of the ranch property, giving owners incredible views and a chance to get away from it all.
This is the off-the-grid cabin.
We're here.
We're here.
What does that sign mean?
Means you're in trouble.
Here at the off-the-grid cabin, you enjoy all of this patio deck space, which gives you amazing views of the Devil's River, shots of Del Rio at night, in Lake Amistad. This is the most southwest point of the property, and clearly it is the most peaceful and serene if you just want to relax, hang out, and look at all this beautiful terrain and wildlife.
As we continue our tour of Rio Diablo Ranch, Randy takes me to a natural spring, which also happens to be one of the favorite hunting spots for ranch regulars.
Randy, it's so lush and green down here. This is incredible.
And it stays that way year-round because at the base of this cliff is a spring. It's got water standing in it right now in the dead of summer.
Randy, what are we looking at right here? This is awesome.
We're looking at where the water collects from a spring that's coming out of this cliff face. But there's a lot of water that drains through here on these big storms.
Right.
So what happens is the water's coming down through here at a high level and end up collecting in places like this little bowl here.
And so you find a lot of wildlife obviously comes to this area because of the water.
Absolutely.
Every single square inch of the mud's got a track on it.
This is probably the farthest stand that we have from the clubhouse. It's a long way back here, but we've had friends and family that have repeatedly come out here over the years, and everybody wants to come hunt the spring stand.
Man, you got to check out these deer stands. They are top notch, and they got them peppered all over the property. If it's cold outside, you can come in here, stay warm, and wait for the right prize exotic animal to walk up on you. Plus, the view from this one, it's incredible.
That natural spring is a huge resource. With it and 4 wells, Rio Diablo Ranch has an extensive network of tanks, lines, and troughs that keep the wildlife well watered throughout dry seasons.
All right, come on through.
I see an example of this after we cross through a gate near the southern property fence.
What is this right here? This a water tank?
Yep.
And what is that for, Randy?
That we run water lines from the windmill up on top down to here, so we can then tee off and go to that water trough over there and this water trough over here.
And how many water lines, how many water tanks do you have on the property?
10 water tanks and probably 20 or 25 troughs, the water troughs.
And what's the purpose? Just watering the animals and making sure?
Just making sure they got plenty of water.
That's great. So anybody that needs lots of water, I mean, it's been raining a lot, but let's say we hit a dry season, we're covered.
Yep.
That's awesome.
We're on our way to see the windmill and adjoining water tank when Randy stops to show us what is, quite possibly, the most scenic spot on the property for hunting, the cliffhanger.
Okay, this is what we call the cliffhanger.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, how many feet is that?
It's about 200 feet.
That's a 200-foot drop that overlooks all of this. Now, what are we looking at?
This is an awesome place to sit. You can see that all of this country, it really takes two people to hunt it because one person can't see all of this.
Back on the trail, we head back up to the northern part of the ranch where we finally arrive at the windmill and water tank.
Boy, that's a big boy.
After disturbing some of the locals, I'm able to conduct my own operational check.
Hey Randy, it doesn't get any better than this, buddy.
Whew, I don't know, it's pretty good right there.
After I'm done soaking my bones, Randy pulls me out of the tank so we can continue on our tour. As the sun's getting lower and lower over the cliffs and the landscape, we take a break to sit and listen to all the sounds of the ranch.
I tell you what, you cut off that engine and just be quiet. It's something else, huh?
That's what the United States is all about, just having a place like Texas where you can go. It's still within reach to have an incredible piece of property, a piece of America, and to be able to come out and just turn the engine off, turn your phone off, turn the radios off, and just listen to the birds and the wind and the rattling of whatever the closest bush is to you.
On our way back to the lodge, we make one last stop to check out a very rare petroglyph or cave drawing left behind by some of the other humans who've called the area home over the last few thousand years.
One of the most incredible things about this property is the ancient history here. We got 4,000-year-old drawings from the Native Americans that were here in this property. There's all sorts of pictures with faces and whatnot right here. Just some incredible piece of his ancient history on this property. So Randy and his guys really got something special, and the next owner can really appreciate this. But you can see how it looks like a spring because everything is so soft, so they think a spring hundreds, thousands of years ago was gushing out of here, and you can tell it looks like a riverbed. So pretty awesome stuff.
As we rolled back to the lodge, I reflected on my visit and what I got out of it. Randy was right. These places are becoming more and more rare in the world. And an opportunity like Rio Diablo Ranch doesn't come along often. In my humble opinion, it reminds us of our place in this incredible natural world.
I want to thank you again for joining us on this incredible ranch tour. If you want more information on how you can buy this property, you can give me a call directly. Special thanks to Randy Allen, Bryce Burnett, our two guides here at the ranch. It's been a great couple of days. You can find out more information on this property and all of our listings at janritchie.com. I'm Will Koberg, and we'll see you on the next ranch listing.